Using the online design studio is the fastest way to order buttons on wackybuttons.com. You will see that as soon as you are finished with your design, you can place your order online immediately, which is great if you're in a rush since you do not need to wait for approval. To start designing a custom button, you'll want to visit the Create page. As you can see, there are several different ways to get started on custom designing. We are going to talk about the first choice right here, which is the Interactive Design Studio. This will be the fastest way to order. So if you're in a rush, we recommend using this online design studio. So let's get started. We're going to click on Design Your Buttons Online. And now we're going to choose a product type. Let's just click on refrigerator magnet buttons, square magnets, and now we can see we have that set up. You can change the product as you design by clicking here. Let's choose round pin back, for example. You can also change the size depending on what product you choose. So you can 1 inch, 1¼ inch. Notice this is not to scale, it's just showing the different backing. I will just quickly show you how easy it is to design for this demonstration. We have other video tutorials available on how to use our Interactive Design Studio. You can click Help at the top of the page to see these. So I recommend checking out those other videos for other tips and tricks on how this online design studio works. In this case, we're going to make a design quickly. We're going to choose Starting Templates. We want to choose a template design, and we're going to change the words to make a custom design that we want. So let's just choose this one, for example. We want to make sure to change this text because we don't want the buttons to print out saying your text goes here. So we want to change that, so we're just going to double click it. Now we'll type in the wording that we want in the button. For this example, I'm just going to put John Smith. If we click on Continue, we can see it right there. Let's say we want that stacked. We're going to press Enter right here, so now it'll be John on the top, Smith on the bottom. Now what I want to do is arrange this so it looks a little better on here. I'm going to bring the mouse arrow right to the diagonal box here. I'm going to hold down Alt and then click and drag. And what that does is it scales it from the very center of the object. So it looks a little high here, so I'm going to bring it down a little. Now I'm going to center it horizontally by clicking the left and right arrow down here. And there it is. Let's double check how the design looks just by clicking Preview here. Now it does look identical to what we saw here. It's always good to double check just before we submit it, just to make sure it looks right when it processes it to a preview. When your design is done, we're going to click on Finished Submit right down here. So we have to enter our name and our email address. We have to type that twice. So I'm going to do that right now. Now we click on this checkbox to confirm we're not a spammer, and then click Submit. When it's done, it's going to say it was submitted, and right down here we're going to see Design Code. Now that identifies the designs in our system now that we can order it. We can immediately order it by clicking here, or if you need to make something else, you can click over here, and we can repeat this process until you've submitted everything you want. If you do want to know how to order these from here, we also have another video you can watch on how to order buttons. So check that video out too.